Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's Tuesday. I thought it was yesterday, but it's Tuesday today. That means it's time for Kaylee's entertainment news. Kaylee, what's happening?
Sometimes that messes up your whole week. Good morning, guys. Whitney is inducted. Hudgens pulls triple duty for the holidays, but first, the world mourns a television icon.
I'm grateful for the role I've played in the game show world, and if I've been able to bring a smile to someone's face, or to make a difference in their life, hey, it's been a good day for me.
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
For 35 years, Alex Trebek entertained TV audiences as the beloved host of Jeopardy, a show he described as a simple recipe for fun. In 1973, he hosted numerous short-lived game shows, including High Rollers and Double Dare. Nearly 10 years later, Jeopardy hit the scene, with Trebek becoming the witty, comical, sarcastic nightly visitor to American living rooms. Spending his days on the Jeopardy set, Trebek pulled double duty, also hosting classic Concentration until its end in 1991. That year, Trebek made broadcast history as the first person to host 3 American game shows at the same time, when he briefly added NBC's To Tell the Truth to his hosting duties. In 2013, Trebek overtook veteran MC Bob Barker as the Guinness World Record holder for most game show episodes hosted by the same presenter. Trebek's TV fame left him with one regret: not getting a stab at the silver screen. He said he always wanted to try film, acting, or directing. His show boasted a loyal following, and in 2019, he found himself facing his own cancer battle with bravery, candor, and his trademark sense of humor. That same stage 4 pancreatic cancer took his life at age 80 on Sunday. He died in his home, surrounded by family and friends. Trebek was also a philanthropist, using his fame to help others in need, working with World Vision to aid children around the globe and boosting military morale with the USO. Much more than just an entertainer, he'll be remembered as a humanitarian and a nightly friend to so many Americans.
Sounds like a great guy.
Can I say I was surprised of his passing just because I feel like I just seen him recently, and he was always so full of life and hope about beating it or living. I just was kind of surprised by it.
I think that's the way he wanted to go out too. He wanted to go out eating up everything that life had to offer and giving life all that he had.
Did he miss any shows in the end?
I'm not sure about that.
I don't know. I don't think he did. It seems like he was always there.
Yeah.
And maybe they taped a lot in advance.
It could have been.
To air, for a lengthy stretch of time.
And as far as him wanting to be on the big screen and that sort of thing, that job was so encompassing that, and I'm sure he hated to leave. You wouldn't find time, number one. Number two, he was so beloved, you wouldn't want to walk away from something where people were counting on you, people loved you so much.
Fun fact, he did have a guest starring role on one of the episodes of The Golden Girls.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Not the big screen, but the little screen.
The Golden Girls, you don't get much better than that.
That is very true.
That's top tier.
Yeah.
Okay, another icon, this time in music, is getting honored. Whitney Houston was one of several superstar performers inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Houston's mother, Cissy Houston, and her aunt, Pat Houston, accepted the award on Whitney's behalf. Alongside Whitney Houston, legendary East Coast rapper Notorious B.I.G., the Doobie Brothers, 9 Inch Nails, and others were inducted as well. Houston's obvious vocal talent catapulted her into stardom with hits like I Will Always Love You and I Want to Dance with Somebody. She passed away in 2012. I Want to Dance with Somebody is my favorite song.
I love that song. It's great.
By the way, if you have not seen her documentary, I think it's on Hulu or Prime right now, called Whitney. It is eye-opening. They have behind-the-scenes footage of her that nobody had ever seen before. Especially, can I give you a little goss?
Sure. Yeah.
She was backstage with her mother, and they were getting ready to go perform on some award show, and she's backstage and she's cuddling with her mom on the couch. Aww. And you just see her being so vulnerable with her mom. And they were complaining about a new and upcoming artist who had no vocal talent, and Whitney said that she sings off-key and flat in all her records.
Are we going to be shocked when you tell us who it is?
Can you try to guess who it was? Let's say early 90s.
Does the name rhyme with Whitney?
No.
It's not Celine, is it?
No. Brittany wasn't.
No way they can say that about Celine.
Paula Abdul.
Oh. Well,
Whitney was like, how is she even famous?
Well,
Paula had some good dance moves, though.
Yes.
But it's not, unfortunately, it's not all about just the vocal. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
That's not always what makes you a star.
But it was great to see her being real with her mom.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Yeah, it was a good documentary.
An icon for sure. Now, an iconic piece of movie and pop culture history is going to auction just 1 week after the death of actor Sean Connery. Hollywood's Julien's Auctions announces its top item up for bid, the iconic 007 gun used by Connery himself in the first James Bond film. The semi-automatic Walther PP handgun used in Dr. No is expected to sell for up to $200,000 at auction, estimated to outsell other top auction items such as Tom Cruise's helmet from Top Gun and one of former First Lady Michelle Obama's dresses. Since first appearing on screen in 1962, the pistol has become synonymous with the movie franchise's logo. And you can see those guns, in the intro of basically every James Bond movie. All items will be for sale at Julien's auction next month in December. The 007 gun is deactivated, which means it's no longer capable of discharging a live round, and they can be possessed without a firearms certificate.
Oh, interesting. Just for nostalgia to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is, when the camera comes, he comes to the side, he has the gun, and then he goes, and then it zooms in. It's like 007.
Bond. Yeah. The name is Bond.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Very iconic movie there.
Yes.
Well, great Scott, Lil Nas X has a big guest star helping him announce his seasonal single, Holiday. Michael J. Fox has a cameo in the trailer, which you may have seen. It debuted during Sunday Night Football. The video is in a Western setting, like Back to the Future Part 3, and shows Nas taking over as Santa Claus. As it gets on the sleigh, Michael J. Fox warns him not to go to 2020 for various reasons that we all know. Fox shared the video saying he's thrilled to be part of it. Even Christopher Lloyd joined in the fun, saying it looks like where Lil Nas X is going, he doesn't need roads. Lil Nas X rose to fame in 2019 for his hit single Old Town Road featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, which also made Billy Ray Cyrus relevant again because Cyrus actually has a new CD out as well. Pretty fun commercial there, paying tribute to the classic Back to the Future, also tying in some holiday Santa Claus sort of themes.
I love
creative.
Back to the Future.
Me too.
I love
creative for sure. And if you've already got your Christmas tree up, here's a film for you. Vanessa Hudgens is working triple duty in her new Netflix sequel, The Princess Switched Again. The holiday movie trailer shows Stacy and Duchess Margaret attempting another switch and introduces the arrival of a third lookalike.
Oh, dear
cousin.
Lord.
The movie debuts on the streamer November 19th, which is just a few short days away. I will say the difference between Hallmark Christmas movies and Netflix Christmas movies is that Netflix Christmas movies push it over the edge to where it's not realistic at all.
A third lookalike cousin or sister? What?
I watched the first one and it was really cheesy.
And Hallmark movies, you always know how they're going to end.
Yeah. And I mean, you kind of know how this one's going to end.
Yeah. Do I smell a sequel for next when they introduce the fourth? Quadruplets.
Are you tired of this story? Are
It's
you
like a
tired
soap
of this
opera.
story?
But Vanessa Hudgens is playing all three lookalikes.
That's a lot of work. Too much for me, I'm telling you.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right, don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox Fame right after this.
Yes.
3 characters she's playing.
3 characters. One's a princess, one's a bakery worker.